Have you ever looked into your dog's eyes and wondered if a wolf is staring back at you? In the twilight of the 20th century, a fascinating scientific discovery unveiled that all dogs, from the smallest Chihuahua to the grandest Great Dane, share their DNA with wolves. This revelation led to the identification of certain breeds as ancient, their genetic ancestry tracing back to the lupine ancestors they share with their canine brethren. However, contrary to popular belief, not all dogs are equally close to their wolfish roots. The German Shepherd, for instance, is not as closely related to the wolf as the ancient Chow Chow. The Chow Chow, along with the Shar Pei, hails from China's vast landscapes, while the Japanese Akita and Shiba Inu are steadfast symbols of the land of the rising sun. These breeds stood beside humanity in its earliest days, evolving alongside us, their fates intertwined with ours. They are, in essence, a living link to our past, a testament to the enduring bond between human and canine. So the next time you look at your beloved pet, remember, you're looking at a creature with a lineage that traces back to the wild wolves of old. But of course, dogs are not wolves. They've been with us, living alongside us for thousands of years. Our coexistence with these incredible creatures traces back to a time when mankind was still figuring out the nuances of fire, a time when the line between survival and extinction was as thin as a strand of hair. It was then that the domestication of dogs began, marking a pivotal point in human history. You see, dogs have evolved in our company. They've grown with us, adapted to our ways, and have become an integral part of our lives. From the ancient breeds like the Chow Chow and Shar Pei of China, the Japanese Akita and Shiba Inu, to the Tibetan Terrier, Lhasa Apso, Shih Tzu, and the Pekingese, each breed carries a piece of history within its DNA, a story of a time when humans and dogs began their extraordinary journey together. But here's what's fascinating. Dogs, in their own unique way, cannot exist without us. There are those that live wild, scavenging in villages, seemingly independent, yet even they rely on the presence of humans. We provide them with the scraps they survive on, the environment they thrive in. In this dance of coexistence, the domestic dog exists in a delicate balance, precariously poised between the human and non-human world. They carry the wildness of their ancestral wolves, and yet they are domesticated, tamed by the human touch. They live in our homes, they follow our rules, and in return, they offer us a loyalty and companionship that is unparalleled. Yet, despite their domestication, there is something inherently wild about dogs, a primal instinct that lies dormant within their genes. They may no longer hunt in packs or howl at the moon, but every so often we catch a glimpse of their wolfish ancestry. In their keen senses, their protective instincts, their undying loyalty, we see echoes of the wolves they once were. Our dogs, as much as they carry the wild within them, are irrevocably tied to us, their human companions. We have grown together, evolved together, and in this journey we have shaped each other in ways that are profound and enduring. Our ancestors, however, saw dogs in a different light. In their eyes, dogs held a spiritual significance that transcended their physical presence. They were viewed not just as companions or protectors, but as sacred messengers bridging the gap between the living and the dead. In many ancient cultures, dogs were believed to guide the souls of the departed through the afterlife, providing comfort and guidance on their final journey. In the early society of Egypt, for instance, dogs were often depicted in tomb paintings, accompanying their masters into the afterlife. Similarly, in the ancient Celtic belief system, dogs were associated with the otherworld, acting as guides for lost souls. The Greeks and Romans, too, believed in the power of dogs to act as emissaries between worlds, with the three-headed canine Cerberus guarding the entrance to the underworld. So while today we may see dogs as our loyal companions, our ancestors viewed them as sacred messengers. But what about today? How do we view our canine companions in the modern world? In our contemporary era, dogs have been cast in a variety of roles. Service dogs, therapy dogs, rescue dogs, police dogs, and even astronaut dogs have all contributed to our society in unique ways. But there's a darker side to this relationship as well. Dogs are often used in experiments that could potentially endanger human lives, a complex issue that warrants further exploration and discussion. Remember, every dog breed, from the ancient Chow Chow to the modern German Shepherd, shares a common ancestry with the wolf. Their evolution has been shaped by our own, and they exist in a delicate balance between the human and non-human world. The bond we share with dogs is both ancient and deeply ingrained, a testament to thousands of years of companionship. For now, let's appreciate our dogs, not just as pets, but as the incredible creatures they are, carrying a rich history and a deep connection to us and the natural world.